that it was a turning point. I just think our guys knew that we dug ourselves a hole. We knew that Coach Davies had really done a good job getting this thing turned, that we were going to get their best shot early. And we didn't match the intensity. We didn't tackle a couple times our responsibility, and they made plays. But we knew if we could, get back in it and play the way our guys play, that we got guys on offense that can make plays. We got a quarterback that doesn't push the panic button. We got coaches that don't panic. So we just knew it was going to be a matter of time that if we just kept doing what we do, we'd be okay.
You had talked about in your press conference how it sometimes takes a while to get used to the triple option. Yeah. Was that the case this time?
I think a little bit. You try to simulate the triple as well as you can during the week, but obviously they executed offensively better than our scout team does. And it took us a while to figure out. They came in with a couple new wrinkles like most teams do, and it took our guys to adjust to it. And after they did, I thought that we defended it pretty well.
And then you knocked out two of their quarterbacks, so obviously that's got to help a little bit.
Yeah, and I feel bad for those kids because they've been banged up. It's an unfortunate part of the game. Obviously we gained an advantage. When they're down to their third quarterback, but our guys didn't let up. It's part of the game, unfortunately. And our guys just had to keep on playing.
And when you're playing against a triple option team, though, that's kind of part of the. Part of the target, not necessarily. We got
to go tackle guys. Their quarterbacks run like running backs, so you have to tackle them hard. It's a different offense to prepare for, and obviously they're doing a good job with it. And we'll probably help them, lead the country in rushing. They'll probably go up after this game, but I was just glad that after we settled down, we were able to defend it pretty well.
And then got shut out the first quarter, but then the second quarter starts coming on, and you scored 21 points in the third. What started clicking for the offense?
Well, I think offensively we had some matchups that we took advantage of in the throw game, and then once we did that, and they had to try to help guys on the perimeter, then our running game opened up, and I think our offensive guys do a really good job of analyzing what we're seeing personnel-wise to get matchups, and obviously we got some guys that have some talent and made some plays.
I think one of the matchups was Adams.
Yeah, Devontae. Really, we thought we had a few receivers that had some matchup problems. When you got four guys like we have, I think we can stress some people, and I think it showed today.
What was your vantage point on Devontae's 89-yard touchdown?
It was right in front of me. He makes a heck of a catch, and I'll tell you who really made a great play was Isaiah Burks, blocking 50 yards down the field, making sure they got in the end zone. Just a great effort by both those guys, and a great throw.
Did you tell the guys anything in particular, when you're down at 21-0? Or
I just said, don't panic. Just do what we do, and we'll be fine. And I think we got a team of high character guys that don't point fingers. They a bunch of thumb pointers. Say, hey, put it on me. I'll find a way.
Even before their quarterbacks got hurt, you started honing in on what they're doing offensively, huh?
Well, I thought so. Our coaches do a good job of making adjustments on the sideline, explaining it in clear language to our guys. And it was a matter of tackling it's assignment football, and early on we didn't do it. You got to give them credit for scheming some things up that gave our guys some issues, and then we came back and got it figured out.
And the third quarter in particular, they gained only 10 total yards, 1 first down. You guys scored 21 points in there. How would you describe how that?
Well, I think two things. Obviously it was a momentum shift. We talked to our guys, and we needed to come out strong in that third quarter and try to establish some things. I thought we handled it pretty good. Our defense was getting off the field, and offense went right down the field and scored. And you got to put it in perspective too. They're on their third quarterback, and they're having to do wildcat and some other things, which it's tough on them.
Mm-hmm. Second time you went with a different starting offensive line, by injury, obviously. What do you think? Were you able to kind of assess how they were doing?
Well, I just think overall, after that first quarter, I was really impressed with our offense, and but you have to look at the tape to see, up front, how everybody played.
Cool.